Philadelphia is a home to a diverse population, filled with an eclectic variety of subcultures. But what is a subculture? How do we define it? Subculture is a feeling, a language. It's a lifestyle for those brave enough to build a community in the name of art and exploration.
Today we're out at the beautiful plaza of Cecil B, built in 1980. It quickly rose in popularity as a street skating spot in the city. Students skate here as well as down at the municipal building. But Cecil remains king #1 for Temple students here. It's about everything you want. The ground's smooth, you got some ledges, you got a grate that you can kick up and a kicker. It's a place that breeds creativity and friendship alike.
I'm Jacob. I've been running Guevara Street since last year. So one of our old roommates and I kind of had the idea in our sophomore year. It was COVID and all that, so we couldn't do anything. But then everything lifted, lockdown, so we got to the new house, decided we're just going to do it. I bought the equipment, kind of fronted the money for that, and we figured out how to do it somehow.
My name is Alex Blaine. I'm a senior here at Temple. I've been doing Groovy Air with my roommates. This is our second year. Yeah, I pretty much run the door, kind of charging people for when they come in, letting them know kind of what band's on, just kind of being a friendly face at the front of the door. And all the people are good. The music's always good, whether it's like indie or a little bit more poppy or a little bit more metal. So every venue has their own little aesthetic and kind of vibe to their spaces.
I'm Graham, I'm 21, I play bass.
I'm Grace, I'm 22, and I play the drums.
I'm Paul, I'm 21, and I play guitar and I sing.
I'm John, I'm 23, and I play guitar.
We all went to school together. Those two were in jazz band together. We all lived within like 2 minutes of each other.
Yeah,
We're pretty much a neighbor.
Okay.
Me and Paul wanted to have a band. We had gotten some songs ready and we had gotten a band together, and then my ex-girlfriend knew somebody who was also starting out a band. Their cousin was hosting a house show for the first time and they needed new bands.
Thanks guys, we're all tonight.
I have been skateboarding since I was I remember my sister got her first skateboard when she was 7 years old or something like that. It was the first time I was on a real skateboard. And I could ride a skateboard forever. Sold lemonade, and I used the money from my lemonade stand to buy myself a skateboard.
Well, I started when I was really young, but I didn't seriously pursue it till COVID hit. I always knew how to ride around, but I didn't start learning tricks till my sophomore year of high school.
I always had a skateboard, and I was I just want to learn how to kickflip. And I just started consuming my life, and that's all I did. Kickflip this, and then kickflip downstairs, and kickflip over this, and then learn more tricks. So.
I'm Aiden. I'm Beth. We're both seniors here at Temple. We have a friend who's playing tonight. We met him through doing the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's a way to chill out with your friends or go down and freaking rock. It's fun. It's fun. I think it's funny that the music itself is pretty indie alternative, but the audience is more let me wear my chains and my spikes. More metal, rock kind of vibes.
Today I think it's a little bit more of a metal lineup, so a lot of people wearing all black, kind of a lot of jewelry, all that kind of stuff. But generally a lot of makeup, a lot of really unique and fun outfits that people really feel comfortable in, and I see a lot of people express who they are through their outfits when they come to the shows.
I feel like I can wear whatever I want, both in an expression way, and both in feeling safe while I'm here. There are certain places that I wouldn't go out in a top like this because I wouldn't feel secure. Not in the way I look, but being worried about being hit on too aggressively or that kind of thing. And I've never had an experience like that in a house show, so I feel I'm comfortable wearing something that I like, even if it's more risque.
You just see such a wide variety of people. Absolutely. And some of the coolest clothes I've ever seen.
I know, it makes I could never wear some of the stuff I see people wearing. I was I wish I would look like an idiot, but the rock is crazy. It's
very
awesome.
Cool and chic, I guess you could say. People are just
a lot of variety.
Yeah, a lot of variety, but make you feel like you're a nerd, but you're the one up on stage. So it's like people come up to you and they're like, "You're so cool," and I'm like, "I'm wearing a tank top. You look incredible."
Yeah.
That everybody bonds because they're all wearing Doc Martens.
Yes.
You have jorts. Jorts are a great, typically past the knee is a big skateboard fashion thing. Hoodies. He's wearing a Supreme one. It's all about like straight leg, baggy pants, you know. Belts, graphic tees. That's primarily what you see. I'd say the designated like Cecil outfit skateboarder is like Vans, half cabs, baggy pants, any manner of vintage or thrifted t-shirts. Skateboarders are pretty affordable people.
I met all my friends through skateboarding, like in one way or the other. Even if they weren't good at skateboarding, I met them through skateboarding. Like my roommates now, like girlfriends and shit, like everything's, like if you hear a skateboarder, like, oh, I know I can make a friend right now, which is really cool.
We like walked in and we saw someone we knew immediately, and he introduced us to like two other people that like looked familiar to me, but I didn't really know, you know. And then like you're down there and you're listening to the band happen, and you just kind of feel comfortable because you know the people around you, even if you don't know them super closely and you just met them tonight. It's like, oh, I just got introduced to these people, and so I feel good to be surrounded by people that like my friends know.
I feel like most people we meet here, if I were to just meet you, I'd trust you.
Yeah, it's definitely a safe
You don't get
environment.
that vibe though.
Yeah. Which is funny because I think some people are intimidated by this environment, but it actually feels really safe here.
This one guy, he came up to us and he goes, "Whatever you guys are going through, man, I feel that." And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. But the fact that he really felt something and he'll like remember us, that's just awesome. And then when you're on stage, it's fun to create something. It's fun to work together with someone. It's just kind of so many factors coming together. And when you're sharing something you enjoy, it makes everything easier, and it makes connecting with people easier.
Making connections and having people come on stage with us and perform songs with us is just really cool. And when you're both musicians, like bonding with music is something special.
It's really cool because we all have like a lot of different influences that kind of come together in a unique way that lets us have a unique sound.
We're sharing our music, and we want the people that are there to feel safe and also be able to enjoy it. We wouldn't be anything without the people who come to our shows.
The more people that are there, the more art is getting shared, and it's not just about the music, but I feel like a lot of shows are like kind of like the event, the meeting place that like sparks a lot of friendships.
Honestly, the house show scene at Temple is very healthy. There's a lot of good people.
The positive is just having this community here, and seeing people like come through that I see at other venues is cool. It's really tight knit, and I think we always have like a system of checks and balances to make sure that we're keeping the scene safe for everybody. There's a no tolerance policy. If we hear something, we're going to be on alert, make sure that everyone's taken care of.
Everyone who comes to shows always has a great attitude. Through other people, I've kind of heard horror stories from their venues or kind of what goes on, but especially since I'm at the door at every show, I meet everyone who comes in. Everyone, they come up with a smile, they're excited to be here.
Let's go, jump, jump.
And we all kind of think the same too, like the same music taste, the same like art styles. It's like a big hive mind. So everybody just like gets along. I met him through skateboarding.
Nice.
I met him through skateboarding over COVID. He came to my local skate park. And we're friends now.
I feel like the culture's headed in a positive direction, and it creates an inclusive environment for all walks of life, truly. You have all manner of people that skate, and it creates this great melting pot of people and culture.
There's definitely crossover, like skaters definitely like to listen to the music. We play at the skate park, Cecil Skate Park when it's warm out, and some of the skaters are like, "I can't skate with all this ruckus, man," and it's like, well, we can't play with all this skating, so, you know, serious, intense beef.
No, it's all sarcasm.
We're gonna pause the show for a second so we can go to a bucket. We're gonna get a pee break, do it now.
I gotta get that. That'll be sick. Yes. Bye guys. Thank you.